So thank you for joining me and giving me some of your precious rehearsal time.
That's all right.
So what initially got you into comedy?
What got me into it? Well, I went to art school originally.
Okay.
And I was doing kind of weird experimental films. They were always a bit funny, and that kind of gradually turned into comedy over time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you still make kind of films, comedy films?
A little bit,
skits?
yeah. A few kind of side project YouTube things.
Okay.
But stand-up's the main thing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And what kind of influenced you in that? Because did you find that your artistic influences influence your comedy as well, or do they not really?
A little bit. I think it's taken me a while to sort of get out of that artist way of thinking and turn into a comedian.
Okay.
Because they're very different things.
Yeah.
Comedy is all about pleasing the crowd, where I think art is more about pleasing yourself. But this is that's a bit deep. But,
it's all right.
Yeah.
So how long have you been actually doing comedy? When did you kind of decide, okay, now I'm going to stop doing art and do comedy?
Yeah. So I started doing stand-up about 5 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how's that going for you?
It's going really good. Yeah. There's
Is
nothing else like it.
Is it now a full-time thing that you're
Pretty
doing?
much. Yeah.
Awesome. So are you kind of performing all around? Does it take you around the country, or are you generally
Yeah, I travel around loads. Yeah, a lot of time on the megabus, trains.
Those fun times.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the bit they don't tell you about.
Yeah, there's a lot of traveling. A lot of the time, it's like being a long-distance lorry driver, but you just do a gig at the end. You know, it's not very glamorous.
So have you been up to Edinburgh, done the Fringe up there?
Yeah, a few times. Yeah.
Is that you thinking about doing it again, maybe?
Yeah, I'm looking at a few options for this year, so I'm not quite sure what I'm doing yet, but I probably will be going.
Okay.
Yeah.
And doing a proper set, or what are the
It'll be like an hour-long show.
Awesome. And how would you describe your style of comedy?
How do I describe it? It's kind of changed. When I started out, it was mainly one-liners, kind of surreal one-liners.
Okay.
And now it's changed and it's a bit more conversational, a bit more personal.
Okay. So
it's constantly evolving.
Awesome. And why did you decide to do that? Was that just a natural thing that happened? Or was it a conscious choice of, I'm going to stop doing one-liners and I'll do more storytelling?
I think with stand-up, you kind of got to constantly evolve and see what works for you.
Okay.
I feel like 5 years in and stand-up is nothing. So I'm still trying to figure out who I am.
Okay, still trying to find your particular voice.
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
yeah.
And when you go up on stage, is that you going up, or do you kind of change yourself?
Get someone else to do it, mate. Call in an actor. No, it's me. Yeah.
So you don't put on like a character or anything when you go up?
No, really. It's like exaggerating certain aspects of your personality. That's the way I see it. So you find out what's funny about you, and turn up the dial on those bits.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for joining me. I really look forward to your set.
No problem.
It sounds interesting.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. My name's Katie Pritchard. What's yours?
Thomas!
Nice to meet you all. I love that one. Okay, so we are going to get our wonderful comedian, Dave Green, out. Are you all ready for that? Yeah? Okay, so let's start whooping and hollering for the wonderful Dave Green.
All right?
Yeah.
How's it going? It's good to be here again. Yeah, you guys seem nice actually, which is cool because the last show I did, absolutely horrific. It was on a cruise ship, which on a boat. Sounds like it'd be fun. It wasn't at all because the whole time I was there, I just kept worrying about it sinking. So really anxious. But it got me thinking like, where would be the worst place to be on a sinking cruise ship? And I've decided the worst place you can be on a sinking cruise ship is in the gym using the rowing machine. Yeah. I mean, can you imagine it? Well, the boat's going down. You're just sitting there on a pretend boat. Like an idiot. We're the worst. I'm always thinking of that morbid stuff, like those people that died in Pompeii, in the volcano. Very, very topical, I know. It's happened like 2,000 years ago. But I went to an exhibition of all those people that died there, and they're all like mummified you know, in the volcano juice, or lava, as it's also known. But they're all there like in these tragic poses, like going like that. And that's why now whenever I stand anywhere near a volcano, I make sure I'm standing like this. Be the coolest guy in that display cabinet. Make sure of that. Yeah, I think when I die, actually, I'm going to get one of those park benches dedicated to my memory. Yeah, I think that'd be nice, but I don't want anyone ruining it by sitting there. So right before I die, I'm going to change my name to Wet Paint. And sit on my bench. Ruin my memories. My memories. I find it weird when guys die. When men die, everyone gets us flowers. It's like super weird we don't get them any other time. Maybe we want them on other occasions. Like, what is it about being dead that suddenly makes flowers a gender-neutral gift? Because it doesn't work the other way around, does it? When a woman pops her clogs, everyone doesn't rush out and like buy her a drill. Well, there you go. Like, your grand's dead, better get that cufflinks. Oh, thank you, just what I always wanted. Oh, why am I talking? I'm dead. Old people love gardening, don't they? That's like a fact of life as well. They do. The older you get, the more into gardening you get. It's almost like the closer you get to becoming compost, the more interesting it becomes. So I've got a problem actually where I live at the moment with mice. It's really bad. And this is quite gross actually, but the pest control guy came round and he put down, you know, you get those like sticky mouse traps. Do you know what I mean? When they get stuck to that. This is disgusting, but he told me when a mouse gets stuck to that, they'll sometimes like bite off their feet rather than being stuck to that sticky surface. But when he told me that, all I could think was like, yeah, I know how that feels. I've been to Wetherspoons. Just booze instead of cheese. I got mice, I got slugs. I read somewhere recently that slugs mate for life. But to me, that's obvious, because if you're a slug, you can't have an affair, can you? Because everyone can see where you've been. So where were you? It's around my mate Pete's. Why is there a trail lead under Sheila's rock? Yeah. But I got a theory about work, actually. Yeah, I don't think you should let your job define who you are as a person. Yeah? And well, obviously, unless you're Thomas the Tank Engine. The guy's got no choice. He just wakes up to go to work in the morning and he's like... Already there. Chew, fucking chew. I better leave, but before I leave, I'll tell you a quick fact about myself. If I could take just one thing to a desert island, I probably wouldn't go. I've been Dave Green, thank you.